Hi. It's been a while since I've gotten the chance to casually just talk to the camera and just do stuff. So I used my birthday as an excuse. Also the fact that very recently hit 3K subscribers. So using all of that as an excuse, let's do a Q&A. So, recently on Instagram as well as on YouTube, I asked everyone to send in their questions about anything, and I got a lot of interesting ones this time. I am really excited to answer them, and I have them all saved on this Notion doc here. So, this is gonna just be a chill video. We'll just sit and answer questions and do nothing else. It's been a while since I've gotten a chance to just chill like this because life has been very hectic lately. So, it's time to finally do something fun and relaxing. So, the first question I just wanted to ask, what motivated you to start your YouTube channel? Well, yeah, so this is a question I feel like I've talked about before. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I talked about it in my most recent video. If you haven't checked it out, do go check it because it's my favorite video out there. So, thank you. Anyway, I basically wanted to start a YouTube channel. The main reason, I think there were two main reasons. Firstly, because I just wanted to put myself out in the world because I saw this Ali Abdal video about how you should just not think about the consequences and just go out and make videos, no matter the quality doesn't matter and whatnot. And so I'm a very shy person actually. Okay, not very shy, but I am definitely sort of afraid of speaking in front of a crowd. So I actually wanted to improve on that. So I thought maybe doing YouTube would help with that, and it has, thankfully. And the second reason was when I was preparing for JEE, I felt like I was doing things a different way. In a different way from everybody on YouTube back then. So I was using tools like Notion and Anki, and I it was just not these tools were not popular in India when I was preparing. So I thought, you know what, it'll be cool to tell people about it because these things really helped me out, especially Notion and organic chemistry from Anki. All of these things really helped me out in my preparation. So yeah, these were the two main things that propelled me to start a YouTube channel. Okay, the next question. How has making videos helped you grow as a person? So as I said, I started YouTube to get rid of my shyness, and it has definitely helped. YouTube has definitely helped me become more confident in the way I speak, and so I would consider that a big plus point. Now I just have to try this confidence out in front of a whole stage of people. So that's the next step. But yes, making videos has immensely helped me with confidence, and for anybody really struggling with confidence issues, I would definitely recommend just setting up a camera just like this and just talking to it and putting videos out there. Who cares? It'll be good for you. Next one. I don't have any questions, but I think you look like the professor from Money Heist. I guess I could see it. Well, obviously I can't see myself right now, but now that I've gotten rid of my glasses, by the way, yeah, new look. Now that I've gotten rid of my glasses, I really don't think that similarity will hold. I'll still put a side-by-side pic of me in glasses and the professor here for reference, and even I'll see if that really is true. Interesting. Next one. I wanna ask that how I am so chill. Well, funny that you asked. That's just my personality. That's just who I am. I'm the chillest guy on earth. Well, yeah, that does not look good. Anyway, favorite song right now. Okay, there are a couple. Let me just pull up my playlist. I'm gonna link this playlist down below. This is my listening now playlist that has all of the songs that I'm listening now. There are some incredible songs that I have now. So there are a few artists that I have recently discovered that I found were really cool. There's Elio, Dominic Fike, and these were and Wallace. These are the three artists that I'm really into right now. And for songs, I would say On Repeat by Goody Grace, Every Summertime by Nicki, Elio's Charger, as well as @Elio.irl, that's the song name, and Dominic Fikes Y. So I'm really into these songs right now, and you can find all of these songs that I listen to, like I am listening to right now. You can find this in the playlist that I'm going to be linking down below. So have fun with that. It's one of my favorite playlists out here. Okay, next one. How are you surviving online fresh year? Well, I'm not surviving it. It's going from bad to worse. I remember when the online year started. I remember I was waking up at like 9 at least. Like I was waking up in time for class. Now, the time I wake up, it's just the first class is already over and the second class is going on. It's really like, because like we have no concept of attendance online. It's just I've been missing all my classes. Well, at least I'm borderline okay on assignments. I complete them and all. But yeah, attending classes is hard, because like it's my home and it's winters. It's like 10 degrees outside. Who wants to like wake up in the morning? So yeah, online classes is the only thing that is not great for me right now. Otherwise, it's pretty chill. What are the top 3 things you want to do after getting into offline college? Well, once I get to campus, I definitely want to firstly explore the city. That's like on my wish list, like at the top of my wish list for like forever now. I really want to like go and see all the cool spots in the city, and like really just because like the campus is like in the heart of the city, right? So the whole city is my campus. So that's one. Secondly, I really want to try out the juice canteen of Triple IT. This is something our seniors talk about on the daily. Like it's referred to as JC, and it's apparently like the most popular hangout spot of our college, and everybody's there like after 12 a.m. and like everybody hangs out and everybody has a good time. So I definitely want to check that out. And the third one, this is going to sound nerdy, but I'm tired of doing labs online. Like we're building incredibly cool circuits like in our microcontrollers lab, and I really wish I could do it offline. Like it would be really cool. So if I get the chance, I definitely want to like go into the lab and try out some circuits. Like I know how nerdy it sounds, but come on man, it's really cool. You should try it sometime. Anyway, when did you know that YouTube was something you would like to continue doing? Interesting. So I think around the time I crossed like 1000 subscribers, that was around 3-4 months, I started putting videos out. I think that was the time that I really started having fun making videos. Before that, like I'm gonna be honest, I had like my first 12-14 videos pre-planned, right? And around the time I reached 1K, I was running out of those pre-planned ideas. And that's when I realized that how much I enjoy like this whole process of making videos and sitting in front of the camera and like putting out information to the world. And around the time like I did my last Q&A, that was the time I realized that yeah, I really want to like, that was the time I took a break to like study for my exams, and I really missed like doing YouTube. So yeah, that was when I realized that this is something that I would want to continue, at least for the foreseeable future. Do you like cheese? Now this will anger a lot of people, but I in fact do not like cheese. I just don't know. I find cheese weird. The only thing I like that contains cheese is pizza, pasta, pasta, pizza, and there was one more thing: grilled cheese sandwiches and garlic bread. But as a whole, as by itself, I do not like cheese at all. It smells weird. Do I have Pinterest? No, I do not have an official Pinterest. Well, I do have an account on Pinterest, but I don't really use Pinterest that much. I go on it sometimes when I have to like search things up about like video inspirations or like 3D art inspirations and stuff like that. But not really. I'm not an avid Pinterest user. Next one. How is your GF so out of your league? Well, I don't know, Sahaj. You tell me. Who's your waifu? Multiple allowed. Hori-san. Hori-san. There is no need for anybody else. Nobody beats hori in my opinion. Nobody. The next question: how are you able to overcome your distractions over PS4 during J? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna be honest. PS4, like, and all of this stuff, social media, etc. They did become a distraction. All of them became a distraction, like at some point or the other during my preparation. I would say my biggest strength was that I was able to recognize when they were becoming a distraction for me. Like, I was not oblivious to the point that I'm spending hours and hours playing. There were points in my preparation where I logged my PS4 away. There were times where I played 3-4 hours a day. I think, like, it was just managing it was just like the biggest thing about it was that I knew when it was getting too much to handle. If it was in control, then it was fine. But if it was getting out of control, I had to get rid of it. I used to get rid of it because, like, I had to reset at some point. Like, I love playing PS4, I still have it right here. But sometimes when it just gets out of control, you have to just cut it at the source. And so I just, like, whenever it got too much, I shelved it in for like a month or two, and things would just be good. How do you react if you fail a course in college? The way it's going, I wouldn't be surprised. It's not easy. So if I fail my answer, I would not be surprised. I think I should do like a reaction for it because I'm definitely sure I'm gonna fail at least one course. So yeah, I would not be surprised with the way it's going. It's pretty hard. What major changes have you seen from entering school to college? Well, not many, to be fair. To be fair, I have not entered college. Technically, it's still online. So I just feel like, and it's like my school was on Teams, college is on Teams. So to be honest, I have not really seen much differences. It's the same as like the last year of school. Maybe when I get to college, I'll actually see the differences. But yeah, online school, online college, basically the same thing. Okay, next questions. What's your favorite anime right now? It's a tie between Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan. Both of them release on Sundays, and I cannot wait for the weekend. Like, they're going through incredible arcs right now, and Sunday just comes soon enough. What's your height? I would like to say almost 5'8". Yeah, I'm short. Is Mark Zuckerberg a lizard? Yes, so am I. Wait, yes, and so am I. This is an intellectual question. If you had the power to go back in time and undo one thing, what would you use it? What would you do?
2 hours later.
So if I had to use the power on myself, like for decisions I made, I probably wouldn't use it because even though I've made some incredibly stupid decisions in my life, I would not be where I am right now without those decisions. But if I could like do anything, I would probably do something in like medieval times, like or maybe like ancient Rome or something. Those times always fascinated me. Maybe I'll just like stop somebody from like getting executed, and from the butterfly effect, I won't even be here. Who knows? But yeah, that would be pretty interesting. Okay, so the next question is about YouTube. How do I edit your videos? I use DaVinci Resolve. It's completely free. I use that for editing. For like resources, I use my music like normal lo-fi aesthetic music. I just search it up on YouTube. Normal lo-fi music, I just search it up on YouTube. Recently I've started using Thematic, although I don't like the service very much. And also I'm using for sound effects. I've started recently like getting sound effects and video effects. I downloaded the beginner sound effects slash like video effects pack from like Tharun Speaks' video, or one of his editing videos. I picked it up from there, and it's pretty handy, and I'm planning to use it as I elevate editing. Your biggest YouTube inspiration? I wouldn't say inspiration, like, okay, there are a few. So early Ali Abdal, like pre-2021 Ali Abdal was a big inspiration for me to start. Karma Medic, then when we see a little closer back home, a few inspirations were like Sangho, Shaurya Sinha, Curious Harish, his videos I really liked about beds. So yeah, like these pretty much these college YouTubers really like inspired me to start YouTube, and like create the content that I am creating and I will create. Okay, so next one is how did I deal with low grades during JEE prep and did my parents score for those marks? I remember this one specific score. So this is 2019, I believe, and like I've just like started, like I'm halfway through 11th grade, right? And this was my first part test for JEE, like in my coaching, I remember, and I scored 92 out of 300 or 360, somewhere around. I remember 92, and it was like the worst performance ever. Like it's still my worst performance, and I did get scolded for that, definitely. But I never let mock tests bring me down because I knew mock tests mean nothing, part tests mean nothing. So I never really cared about my mock test marks. My parents did, but I didn't. All I focused in mock tests was how to implement my paper solving strategy, and like if like I'm solving questions correctly, no silly mistakes and stuff like that. I never really cared about marks. What advice would you give to your 15-year-old self? 15-year-old self is 10th grade, right? My advice to my 10th grade self would be to take it easy. Boards are not that big of a deal. You should definitely go out more, make some more friends, and maybe don't study so much. You don't have to. Yes, that would be my advice to myself and any 10th grader for that matter. Enjoy your life while you can. 11th really hits you like a truck. Alright, so this was the Q&A. It was really fun. I love just casually, unscriptedly sitting in front of the camera and just talking. It's pretty fun. The questions this time were incredible. I had a lot of fun answering them, and there are a couple of really cool videos coming up. When I get to make them, I'm sorry I'm procrastinating a little too much about this, but I'll definitely get to work more, and you can expect some really cool stuff coming soon. Anyway, thanks for 3K subs, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.